You are the most two muddled minds to
Week 7.
Week 7. Oh, I always forget. We got to go right into. Whoops. League news.
What's the big news?
I don't really know of any. Has anyone been saying anything?
Well, we got a trade.
Popular team. With the poll, Joe, was I think we won.
We did the grudge rivalry.
Stay tuned for the grudge rivalry.
Every Thanksgiving, folks.
Thanksgiving night.
Every Thanksgiving, look for it.
Well, the real game of the week this week, the highlight game, is Pounders at Potentials, and that's our international versus American rivalry.
Gonna have to repeat that. Technical difficulties.
Oh, Potentials at Pounders is this week's game of the week, not to defy the message board or the league manager note, but it's the international rivalry head-to-head. It won. I guess you and I, Joe, have the better rivalry, but I think that's a historic one, and for the
staircase to heaven.
It is indeed.
The dandy.
And I'm curious to see what's happening in there. Let's see. Not good for the Pounders. Not good.
Ooh.
Josh Rosen is -0.9.
Oh.
Sympathize. That's what Deshaun Watson was last week.
What did the old Potentials right there on the smack board?
Oh, it's a nice message. Looks like you made a good.
Wow. See, this rivalry, it's a cupcake.
It's a good one. It needs, Matt needs to.
And the freaking Firebirds are spanking me currently.
You know who's
just their defense.
Rivalry is the Ants this year. Have you seen that so far?
The Birds and Ants, yeah.
No. The Potentials and the Ants. They've been sniping each other. Sniping. All right.
Anthony has a way of making. He's kind of like Ben that way. He has a tendency to make rivals.
Yeah, he loves making rivals. And Emmanuel Sanders just threw him a touchdown, so that's good. What's the story on? The Lulu Birds are already behind the 8 ball. This was looking like a game they could come try and get their win. Ants has a lot of buys, and just like that, they need something real big to happen for the Cardinals. But we're halfway through the year, and the award tracker.
First time this year.
Stolen this from us with the Courier. We can actually go look at them, at their version of things. But actually, Joe, I think we had an advocate of Cowtown. Cowtown surging and playing Circle City, and we wanted to bring on their biggest fan, a great Texas advocate, Mr. Bayless.
Hi, yeah, good to be here. Good to be here.
Welcome to Undisputed.
Well, I'm glad to be here. We're talking about Cowtown. Cowtown, greatest team in the league.
Cowtown is currently, well, let's look at the Courier. You used to work for the Courier back in the day, I believe. One of your many stops. They've got Cowtown at the middle of the pack for.
That is completely ridiculous. Cowtown deserves to be #1. I've been saying it all year long. Cowtown Rebels, they're going to the championship. Also, you know who else is going? Oh,
Skip
great.
Cowtown going to the rank #1. Are you crazy?
Well, you know what else, Shannon? The Birds. The Birds are making the playoffs. Count it. Count it. Lulu Birds in the playoffs.
You saying the Lulu Birds are making the playoffs?
Yep.
Yeah, Cowtown ain't gonna make the playoffs. They're gonna be in that old toilet bowl if the Lulu Birds don't do it.
Well, mark my words. Lulu Birds going on 7-game win streak, gonna make the playoffs.
Skip, I feel sorry for you. Do you want to bet on Lulu Birds?
Yeah. I will. My entire bank account. I will bet it on the Lulu Birds. They're gonna make the playoffs. Cowtown, Lulu Birds, Blood Bowl 7.
Skip, first of all, same division. Second, you know they only one team are gonna win. Blood Bowl this year. That's them Poops. Say it with me, Skip. Poops.
No, I'm all right.
You know they're gonna.
Lulu Birds are making the playoff. TGOB gonna make the playoffs.
Yep.
Mark it down. Playoff contenders. This is a team that's made
they already lost this week.
3 Blood Bowls. They're making the playoffs. They're gonna make a run. It's gonna be Lulu Birds, Cowtown, TGOB, and the Blood Bowl. It's gonna be great.
Cowtown, they got Josh Gordon. He ain't gonna even. When's the next game he's gonna miss?
Josh Gordon. He's gonna be the #1 receiver.
Wentz, I'll give him that.
I'm predicting it right now. 3 teams in the Blood Bowl. TGOB, Lulu Birds, Cowtown Rebels.
You know the Poops coming for that move. Who's gonna win the move? Cowtown?
Cowtown Rebel. They're gonna win the move. They're gonna win the move. They're gonna win the championship. I think TGOB will also win the championship. Birds are going to the championship. 3 teams in the championship.
Well, thanks, Skip. Thanks.
That is the most ridiculous.
I don't agree with any.
That did sound like a normal show they usually do, though, honestly.
It's Cowtown. Although, to be honest, even though he was claiming Cowtown was going to win everything, their team looks pretty good. It kind of swayed me on that one. I don't know about
I don't know about 3 teams in the Blood Bowl, though.
I'll tell you, you can't sleep on Circle City. This team beat me, took me down, and Dalvin Cook has yet to come back. We got 2 games out of him so far. He probably got injured in that Green Bay game. What do you think, Circle City? At the end of the year, where are they going to be?
I'm going to predict the 3 seed.
I could see them winning the whole division. It's a huge game. That's a big game right there. Because the Pounders and the Danimals, I think, are a playoff team. We were doing award tracker. We kind of got sidetracked. We're just going to steal Tom's list here. The Zombie Joe.
I think Tom, as of now, is the front runner.
The only game, because recency bias sets in big time by the time we actually vote. The only game that stands out as a zombie was that Danimals game against you. It's the only one I can. Oh, and Ben. Ben's not on this list. Because I've had zombie wins that got glossed over, and I wasn't even close to winning it, but because they happened early in the year. In which case, Tom's is the closest.
And Tom's had back-to-back zombies.
What was
on a roll right now?
I don't know if you can count that. Was the last week against me? At no point was he really out.
There was a decent chance you would win, I'd say.
We need to we need to have a reformation of what the zombie is. You need to be counted out of the game. You need to have like folded up your computer and packed it in. If it's just because you have the last guys of the week, I don't think that should count.
I would say maybe when Monday night games started, but there was a point where I was like, oh, Dominic has a really good chance of winning this game.
You need to be down by 10 plus before that, at least before in the projections and not in the total points.
My pick would still be Tom.
All right. Golden Retriever. These are two good ones. Beth and Anthony.
Beth, yeah, David Johnson.
Records, you don't want to win that award.
Yeah, it's not the best.
Lemonade Tycoon.
Yeah, I mean, losing your first round pick.
I like Jim. Imagine you, because especially this year, everyone was on that 2 running back strategy. Like I'm just drafting 2 running backs. It doesn't matter, which I wasn't planning on. I didn't get my running backs, but your dad took 2 running backs and they're both out, basically from the beginning. That's tough. And he's 3 and 2, 3 and 3.
Yes, I believe he's
4 and 2. That's insane. We haven't given
4 and 2.
We haven't given the potentials. They're this year's poops. I think I might be rooting for the potentials this year. In my division, though.
Motormouth has been a disappointment this year all around, I'd say.
Tom's ahead by about a mile.
Yeah. No one's really ruffled anyone's feathers, though.
Well, and we all need to probably, I mean, I'm the big person who should get on the message board, but I just never have. I mean, on the smack board. Because, yeah, Tom's like saving the chatter. All right. Used car salesman. Also a low trade year. I'm trying to trade with Ben and Beth, but they're not interested.
We got some stingy shoppers out there. That's for sure.
Can I get a used car salesman for trying?
No. You got to make a deal, I'd say.
A good used car salesman often, a bad used car salesman, but still a used car salesman is always trying and never succeeding. Bargain shopper. Now let's look at the potentials, because I didn't know that Tom claims here Tyler Boyd and his whole team are practically free agents. Must be, because I just said they lost both their running backs. Who do you like, Joe? Bargain shopper. Is Tom really going to win that?
No, I'm gonna have to go with the old Pops on that one. Because the potentials.
Oh, okay. I'm going to go with me, because I'm staying loyal to Nick Chubb, and that's going to pay off by the end of the year. So just remember now that Nick Chubb picked him up. I'm going to patiently hold him until he's playing. And Robbie Anderson. Once again,
Swan.
don't sleep on that guy. That guy was my best player last year. Swan, yeah, potentials are going to be carrying home a lot of awards if they keep it up.
Remember there were 2 years where they were, I believe, 6-0, and they ended up out of the playoffs. So
I forgot about that. That's scary. That's scary stuff.
Oscar, not much competition other than those 2 videos Tom and Tommy made.
I think all they need to do is put up another 2 between now and the end of the year, and I'd even vote for them just because.
Yeah, it's pretty entertaining.
Yeah. We need to get some. We should swap some new blood into the league. We need some, because people are going to blame us, but we're one of the only. We're contributing. Yes, everyone's just. I'm not taking
the move.
Yeah,
No,
I got it just from
no, No.
Yo, because I'm the only team who's won a Blood Bowl who's never won a Moo. I've won like 14 of my last 16 games. It's time. Give it up, people.
Don't vote Poops Moo.
I have the most wins in the history of the league. No Moo.
No Moo. Well, I'm gonna start a movement. No Moo.
Well, then
No
you
Moo for you, Poops.
at that point, you really have to take a look in the mirror, I think, because you just lost all objectivity. You got to give it to me, Joe. It would be like an end movie where
The Grudge is alive and well.
characters who have this long hatred, and then they resolve their differences, and then one of them gets the Moo, and then they both have Moos, and we'd both be happy.
If you voted for me, the Moo, that one year, then I might change my mind.
I don't know how I would be able to find verification. I can't even remember if I voted for Moo in any of the years.
2015. No, 2016 is the year I won the Moo.
No, it couldn't have been the year that you won the Blood Bowl because you came up from behind that year.
No, I
Right.
wasn't in contention for the Moo that year.
Yeah, it's ultimately a meaningless award. I want to take away the distinction that award carries because the real Moo's the Blood Bowl winner. All right, let's look at the rest of these games. Looks like we're not getting a guest other than Skip Shannon.
Ooh.
Animals? I'm liking.
No.
I like both of these teams.
I'm going with the Kickers.
And in the long term, I feel like
You got to start Marvin Jones.
you're gonna be playing in the playoffs. The TV's pretty loud, eh? I don't know who's going to win this one. I will pick.
I'm going with Kicker.
Yeah, I'm picking kicker because I need Jared Goff to throw to everyone except for Todd Gurley. So have a good game. Or the Niners can just destroy the Rams somehow. Talked about this game a lot. Boy, Rosen, you got to pick the potentials. Joe, they're going to be 5-2.
I would say since Matt has no one late,
Yeah,
meaning he doesn't have a Sunday or Monday nighter, I say he loses.
yeah. Although Rosen, all it would take for Matt to have a chance is Rosen gets like 10 garbage points throwing and then runs in for a touchdown somehow. He doesn't really do that. I feel like I'm going to lose my second game in a row, but it's perfect because I'm just going to be waiting to get hot. So I'll take the L here, Tommy.
Ooh, this is going to be a good one.
I'll take the L. Gronk to take a break.
No. I'm going with the Poops. I know your strategy. The old sulking
Good
technique.
game, Tommy. Good game. I'm going to
No, you're winning.
work very well, though.
You're so great. You're the best team ever.
Give me the move. Then I'll lose. Oh, my
Yay,
God.
Plus points. All right.
Yo, I need you to. Oh, I don't know who I want to win this one. You hate me so much.
She has
But
so many late games. It's ridiculous.
This I would be very angry.
That doesn't bode well, no.
There's nothing better. Oh, big play for Beth.
I'm not voting in this game. You pick.
Let me take a closer look. Let's see. I feel like me and the. Oh gosh, boy! If you don't win,
Oh, well, seeing my luck this year, I wouldn't be surprised if I lost.
yeah. Ooh, Prescott, eh? Yeah. Let's talk about your trade, Joe. You should have brought yourself up for the used car salesman.
I think the jury's still out on that trade.
You might have gotten.
Obviously, because we haven't played any games yet after it.
You might have been able to get Keenan from me for Odell.
Yeah, in the words of Trump, you hesitated.
Oh, I always do. That's my way. It's how I avoid making mistakes, really. A lot of people that saw the trade thought you got the upper hand, but as an old Odell owner, I felt like the Ants made out. It was a fair trade, to say the least. Just keep it
I
at
think so
that.
too.
Anthony's roster has got that pop, but I don't think you want your roster to have that much pop.
I wish I had pop.
But you got Antonio and Odell on your roster. Flair.
Yeah, he's got a good team now. And I hope mine improves as well.
Cowtown. Talked about this game. I think Circle City's going to get it somehow, but these teams are for real, though. These might be the two best teams.
No, I'm going. I think Cowtown's.
Oh, here's Rosen. He's getting some rushing yards. That's big. Big.
Oh, you're way ahead of me.
Joe, do you root for Rosen as an old umpire?
Yeah, of course. I hope he doesn't get sacked
a big rivalry
nearly
game.
as much as he did at UCLA.
Yo, you forgot about this old rivalry. Oh, no, you did put it on there. I should have voted.
Booty bump rivalry.
Ooh, Ben tends to have their number.
Yeah, he does. I'm going just based off that.
Bad bye week or something for Aaron Rodgers and the Steelers run a bye. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going with House of Pain. They're going to bring the pain to Sonora.
So I'm trying to tell you, Ben, you need to get Tevin Coleman off me. That was a big blow. Ben could be in the running for the Lemonade Tycoon if he turns it around. And I think that's about it. Lula Birds, Buffaloes. Yeah. Let's see what Rosen managed to do. 3 points. All that. Not the best.
Watch him get like 30.
Yo.
I would not be surprised.
Good bog standard week. Do I remember?
Oh, wait.
Two muddled minds.
Coming for you, Firebirds. You ain't rising this week. No, you're staying dead. Gotcha. Gonna kill ya.
That night, I didn't realize that was a tradition now.
All right. See you, folks. Don't show your kids this.